Hey there, everybody. Don't have a whole lot to film today, but I do want to film the red velvet Elvis iris that is in the turtle pond. So that is the flower. It is beautiful. So that's what it looks like. And you can see it's sitting in the water like all the other plants are. But that's the red velvet iris, and it is very pretty. So it's red velvet Elvis iris. So very pretty flower, nice bloom. The plant's doing really good since I moved it over here into the turtle pond. And the other irises that I got are doing pretty good too. Nothing looks like it's doing bad. The other cardinal plant that I got is doing good. So, and you can see that the pond is looking pretty good. We had a bunch of rain on Sunday, and then again today we had a big downpour this morning, so the pond is really full. I just put food in for the turtles over there at the feeding ring, but of course they're hiding, so they're underneath. It was really funny though, when I came home from work, one of the turtles, I couldn't tell which one because he had his head turned away from me. He was sitting on the rock and he had his butt hanging back this way, and he had both legs sticking straight up in the air, so he was airing out from or trying to dry out from all the rain that we've had. Mainly actually two of these logs, the two smaller of the logs that I put in there, they're actually floating now. That's how much water is in the turtle pond. But over here, I'll take you over here real quick. I just got done feeding the goldfish too, and the koi. So they're out there swimming around. And it's kind of windy. I think it's supposed to rain again here tonight. So we'll have to look forward to that. And you can see over here the flowers, the wildflowers over here that I planted. So they're all opened up right now. There's actually a red flower that's not opened up there, so I'm not quite sure what those will look like once they open up. But anyway, we'll have to see what happens to them. But anyway, there's some gold ones, flowers. There's a couple orange-looking ones, and then there's I think there's one white one. Then there's some violet-colored flowers out there too. Let's see. We'll walk around here, and we will see if we can find tex. So you can see how much water we got. So this is where I had planted some land irises in these pots, and they came up, and I think the bulbs, I think they quit on me. So I think they got too much water. Maybe we'll see here if we can find Tex, because she is usually out roaming around, because she likes to do that in this pen. She's out quite a bit, and normally she's in that spot right there, but I do not see her in there. So let's see if she is out here roaming around in the grass. Sometimes she'll be in this tree over here. Oh, there she is. So there's Tex right sitting in the palm. So she's actually sitting in the sunlight. So the sunlight's hitting her back right there. And so she's warming up over there. They're probably drying out because I'm sure they probably got wet back there. The turtles did. But anyway, all the land turtles are back here. So I'm pretty sure that Darwin, last time I saw her, she was in that house right there. She likes that house for some reason. And then Sokka and Zuko, they're roaming around in there somewhere, probably buried or hidden down in some nice little area where they can stay dry. So anyway, that's what the pond looks like. So I need to cut the grass. There's Cinco, the dog. Hi, Cinco. So anyway, yeah, the grass looks really green, but it's kind of long right now, but we'll have to wait till the weekend to get it. And I don't see any other little turtles roaming around. Sometimes we'll see Zuko will be out sometimes. I can see underneath that log, you guys probably can't see it, but I can see Sokka's shell, so that's where Sokka is at. He's in that little area that him and Darwin have dug out for themselves. Again, they can only one can be in there at a time, so it's like first come, first serve. So Darwin, I took her in last week when it got a little bit too chilly during the night for her to be outside, so I took her in, and Sokka moved back into that little hole when she was out. So anyway, that's the pond right there. Everything looks good. It's really full. It's got lots of water in it. So the little drain that I installed over there is kind of working. Sometimes I have to go over there and unclog it. I need to put a netting in front of it. Right now I got a sponge, kind of a very porous sponge that lets water through it out. But that sometimes clogs it up too much, actually. So I need to come up with something better so that the little mosquito fish and anybody else doesn't get sucked out into the land there. But that's what everything looks like. Everything looks pretty good. Everything's growing. We've had lots of rain, lots of water the last week or so. So we can't complain that everything's too dry down here. So Cinco's ready to eat something. We just came back from having a walk, so that's why he looks tired. So we took a little walk real quick when we came home. But you see the flowers are blooming on that plant in the little bog area. So the little bog area is over there, and that plant is blooming pretty good in all that water. So it looks like the roots are actually coming up, so I might need to go over there and tap those roots back down into the earth, or the soil that I put in there. So that's it for now. Let's see if we can see real quick. I'll zoom in here on the feeding circle, and you can probably see the little mosquito fish will come up and they'll try to grab some of the turtle food. They'll nibble at it. Actually, I don't see that. I must have scared them all away. This little pond is getting a little bit too wild. The fish are very untamed. They're not used to me being around, I guess. So they'll have to get used to it. So I can see a bunch of little mosquito fish over there in that open area where there's no plants. They like to, I think they hang out in that area a lot because the turtles can't sneak up on them. So I'm pretty sure, I got a little water bug in there. I don't know if you can see, they caught the water bug, but there's a little water bug in there zooming around. So anyway, there's actually some little fish in there swimming around. And anyway, that's all I got to say for today. So hopefully I'll load this up pretty quick and so you guys can take a look. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later.